Hey guys, it's Hobie Hill from Deep Dungeon Games. We're going through the Diception games here, and we're going to be working over Fireball. This is one of my most favorite games. It was like a spark of inspiration that hit me, and I was like, "Come on, Dungeons and Dragons Fireball. I mean, it's iconic." So the game is really simple. I'm going to explain it all in the video. If you're interested in just learning the game, hey, come check it out, learn it, see it, believe it, all that good stuff. But if you're interested in purchasing, you can go to deepdungeongames.com where we have the PDF copies. You get print on demand through DriveThruRPG, or even if you're on Roll20, you can actually get Diception through there. So if that's your medium, we got you covered. But yeah, so watch the video. Let me know what you think. Talk in the comments. The video sucks. Maybe I can rework it. But yeah. Okay, guys. So here we are. We're going to be doing Fireball, right? So first thing with Fireball is you want to determine your location. And so what you'll do is you'll roll this D4, right? So this is your D4 here. And I'm going to be doing it as I am one player, but everyone else is on the actual game itself, okay? So just so that way you guys can know, and I will be rolling these 4 different D4s as if there were 4 other players on the table. So this represents your position. So you have a 4, a 4, a 4, and this one's a 1. Yeah, so you might be able to see that, the 1 right here. So I see the 4, oh, sorry. The 4 there. There's a 4 on the bottom here. And let's just do it for the giggles. I'm going to do a 3 on this other guy, okay? And I'm going to be number 1. And then I'm going to put the 2d4s there and the 3 here, okay? And so you also need a percentile. And you're going to be putting it on 48. Why Hobie? Why would you ever be putting on 48 exactly? Why that specific number? Well, if you know anything about the Dungeons and the Dragons, there is a spell called Fireball in the actual game, a very popular spell, and one of the most iconics. And the 48 is the most amount of damage you can do with casting Fireball, 8d6. Yep, that's right. Okay. And to make sure my math was right, because wouldn't it be embarrassing if like my math was all goofed off and I thought it was 48 and it was actually like 52 or something? That'd be hilarious. But anyways, yeah. So everyone starts off with max HP. So each player here would actually have 48 HP and 48 HP. Now you don't have to have the D10s here, but I think it just helps, right? I mean, it just helps because like you're playing a dice game, so just play a dice game. So I'm gonna put all these guys here, okay? So I need one more D4. I'm grabbing dice as I go, and I need some D6s. Aha! I found the D6. Okay, so this is the D4. So to begin, all players set the percentile dice to the number 48, which represents the total number of hit points they have. The next step is for each player to roll a d4 that represents their position in the room. Now it's time to heat things up and throw some fireballs around the room. Upon their turn, each player rolls a d4. This is how many players are hit by the fireball. So when it's your turn, you're going to be rolling a d4, right? Yeah, and you can't hit yourself, so don't forget that, because fireball does not care about you. They then roll a d6 dice. The results in the amount of damage taken from the fireball. All players hit must subtract the number from their own percentile dice HP. If you are 0, you die. So this is a last man Russian roulette wizard fireball insanity. So what they'll do is each player will roll. So say it's this player's turn, and if there's any games out there that don't determine how you go first, just roll the classic D20 style, and just higher number wins. Okay, so this guy, oh, hit number 1, so hit me. Okay, so 8d6, right? That's what fireball is. So we have 5, 1, so that's 6. That's 10. That's 14. That's 19. Oh, that is 22. 24. And 29. So 29 points of damage. That's not bad. That's not bad for a first time, right? So anyone who was stuck on this 1, which is just me this time, right, would actually rotate their percentile dice or write it down in their notes or whatever you want to do. As soon as I can find the 1. So I would go down to 19 HP. Where is the 9? There it is. So I would go down to 1-9 right there. So I'm here. So then the next player would go and get the 3 on there. So this person would be hit. And then that person would drop their percentile dice. And it's just that simple. They would roll the 8d6, just like Fireball says you're supposed to. And I mean, that's just that. So last player standing wins. All right, so as always, I like to leave it with the lore segment. Colleges earn coin through tuition from their students. So it became concerning to the College of Wizards when the increasing number of underclassmen fried themselves through magic of evocation. Thus, the Wizards conjured up this game to represent the possible enchantment destruction while keeping their body count to a minimum. While this game ultimately did nothing to help with the dying Wizard students' dilemma, it did, however, create a game that was popular among Magic users. So, yep, that's Fireball. Hope you guys loved it, and we'll see you on the next one.